What is going on, you savages? Welcome back to another WWE 2K18 countdown, covering basically anything that we want for the next WWE game that will be coming out later on this year. In this episode, we're going to be counting down 5 superstars or legend that we want back in WWE 2K18, but that were not included in last year's game. Before we get started, I want to say thank you because this series has been very popular on my channel. You guys are giving a lot of feedbacks and suggestions, as well as elbow dropping the like a bunch of savages. So thank you very much, and usually I ask for either 100 or 200 likes on these videos, but in this video I'm gonna leave a question mark because you savages are the one that are gonna decide. But nonetheless, let's get right to it. At number 5, we got the animal Batista, who was not in last year's game unfortunately, but we were definitely has been asking for him. We did saw it coming though. He left the WWE not necessarily on good terms, as he indicated that things that were promised to him were not delivered. He then went on to speak not necessarily so kindly in regards to WWE politics, which more than likely ended up being the reason why he was not included in last year's game. But this year it might be a little bit different, and it will definitely be much more beneficial for WWE 2K games to include him because of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Batista being in such a blockbuster movie will only help WWE games if they include him in the game. Of course, the ultimate say comes from Vince McMahon, so as long as he forgot what Batista said about the company last year, so we might actually have a chance of seeing Batista in WWE 2K18. At number 4, we got one of those veterans that we just cannot get enough of, and that is RVD the whole freaking show. His moveset has been in WWE games for multiple years already, and it sucks that we haven't seen him in WWE games since he left 2 years ago. He came back briefly, so he was able to be part of WWE 2K15, but that was the last time that we saw him. Rumor has it that he will be returning to the WWE, so it should be very interesting to see if he does return before the game comes out. At number 3, we got the most fan favorite high flyer of all time, I would say, and that is Rey Mysterio. Last time that we saw Rey Mysterio was also in WWE 2K15, similar to RVD, as that was the last year that we saw him in the WWE. He has been working multiple promotions in the indie scene, but that hasn't stopped the WWE from actually including past legends. So it is certainly something that I hope that the WWE allows it and they figure it out, because honestly he is one of those favorites that we do want to see in the game. He is one of the superstars that you want to play as him because of the great moveset that they have. Before we get to number 2 and number 1, I got an honorable mention, and that is AJ Lee. When it comes to the women's division, if there was somebody that I wanted to play with, I always kind of went with AJ Lee. At least for me, when it comes to the female competitors, she is on the top of the list of who I want back on WWE games. The next one, I probably gave it away for mentioning AJ Lee before him, but it is CM Punk, the best in the world. Probably the number 1 superstar that we want back in the WWE and that we want back in WWE games. But I didn't put him in number 1 because as much as I wanted, it doesn't look like it will be happening. Unfortunately, the relationship between CM Punk and the WWE is probably the worst. They still having legal issues, and there's almost no chance in hell that the WWE is gonna bypass all that and include him in the game. After all, they will need to work out licensing with CM Punk, which is something that the WWE probably doesn't want to even deal with. I say it will take a miracle for him to be part of WWE 2K18. For the meantime, all we can do is enjoy the WWE 2K17 PC mod that you guys are seeing in the screen right now. Moving on to number 1, probably the greatest of all time, and that is Hulk Hogan, who was released by the WWE due to racial slurs and was also removed from WWE games. This year though, it looks like things are fading away, and the WWE are now incorporating more references and mentions of Hulk Hogan in WWE television and WWE Network. So this could be a sign that the WWE could be signing Hulk Hogan back once again, and we know that a WWE Legend deal will more than likely mean that he will be in the next WWE game, but we just have to wait wait and see if this happened before the release of the game. But anyways, you savages, that is what I have for you guys for this WWE 2K18 countdown. Make sure that you guys check out the playlist for any of the countdown that you guys might have missed. Elbow drop that like button if you guys found this informative. Let me know down in the comments below which other superstar you guys want to see return in WWE 2K18. Make sure that you guys include people that were not in last year's game, because if they were in last year's game, chances are that they will be in this year's game as well. But anyways, you savages, subscribe and join Savage Squad if you guys haven't yet to be fully up to date on all things WWE games and WWE news and rumors. We on the road to 20,000 subscribers. I'm Macho T. Dig it!